Well, it is leg day today, and feeling pretty good. So the upping the walking has definitely made a big difference. So I feel more flushed. I look more leaner, and I'm feeling better. And it is definitely helping me sleep more. It's definitely like sleep better in a way. So I think what I want to do is I want to try to up the steps to 15,000, anywhere from 15 to 20,000 eventually. Right now, keeping between 10 and 15 is working perfect, working good, so we won't change it. And then when we get lower weight and it starts getting really hard again to start shredding the weight, we'll up that walking again. So honestly, I think the best combo really is getting 10 to 15,000 steps a day, and then also getting in at least like 20 minutes of cardio, 20, 30 minutes of cardio, and then just doing your regular lift. I think if you could do that and you can manage your time good, you know that, I think I think that's the best combo right there. Like it just helps you burn more calories, and then your and it just helps ramp up your metabolism. You're not just like sitting around all day while still being in a calorie deficit. Yes, calorie deficit is the most important one, but I also think getting in the steps and doing all that stuff to help ramp up that metabolism it does really truly does help. But today for leg day, I'm just gonna do leg extensions, leg curls, and that's it. The leg pressing and the squats, all that stuff's vaulted right now, and so we get out of this cut and go on back on the bulk. I don't want to. Same with deadlifting. I don't want to injure myself really bad, and so I just want to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to protect myself from injuries. Being smart about it, because when you're in your dieting down phase, and we've been dieting for so long, this is the time where you're going to hurt yourself if you go too heavy, and your muscles are just going to be like they're depleted, and they're just going to give up, or you're going to snap a tendons, you're gonna tear stuff. So you don't want to get that bicep tear, you don't want to get that you don't want to tear things, right? So pec tear. So you'll see a lot of people who there's people that will be deadlifting, and you got to be really careful, because like they'll do like kind of the reverse grip, or one is normal grip and one's this way, and when they're pulling up like this, they'll snap their bicep, and a lot of that has to do with just not being hydrated, not being well fed, um, not that much glycogen in the muscle, and then you're going too heavy, right? So you'll see it happen a lot where people will take performance enhancing stuff, and the muscles grow too big and get too strong too quickly, and the tendons haven't caught up. So that's why I tell people, I'm like, even if you're doing that stuff, like still slowly, gradually increase your weight. Don't go crazy. Don't go from you could barely bench 225, and now you're benching 405. It's like, be careful, because that's when you're gonna get the pec tear. That's when you're gonna tear things, because you're just jumping in weight too quickly, and you're not letting your tendons and everything get stronger and catch up with it. So you got to be really cautious with that kind of stuff. But on the weight loss side of things, just keep pushing. You just gotta. It's just really it's hard. It's months, weeks. It's like weeks and months and all that stuff that it takes a while. Like, have your refeed days here and there, but you have to really stay consistent, because I keep seeing this right now consistently in like the gym pages, and like if you go to Gym Rats on Facebook, or like bodybuilder weight loss pages, a lot of people are like, oh man, I'm counting all my calories, I'm doing this, and I'm at 1,000 calories and I can't lose weight. There's no way. So then it's like you're either lying to yourself, or you're not counting correctly, or the other reasons could be is your Monday through Friday you're locked in. On Saturday you go over calories. Sunday you go over calories. and then it puts you at maintenance. So then you have maintenance for the week. So then you're not going to see any changes. You really have to be locked in on your calorie deficit from like three to 6 weeks before you start seeing some really good results, right? And then every 6 weeks you can have one refeed day, right? But if you have 2 or 3 refeed days in a row and you went absolute crazy, 8,000 calories each day, now you're going to be back to where you were 6 weeks ago when you first started. So that's why you have to be really cautious with it, right? Now, if it's been like, say you've been dieting down for 6 months and then you had 3 or 4 refeed days in a row, 10,000 calories, you're not going to be back to where you were starting that 6 months, right? That's just like impossible. So, but on like 3 to 6 weeks, that will happen. So you got to be really cautious with it. You got to be really mindful with it. You got to plan your refeed days correctly when you're actually feeling like you need it. Your body's just struggling, and you're just like, oh man, I you know what? I just can't do it anymore. I got to go get Taco Bell. I gotta go get Taco Bell and go crazy. Now you could still eat that stuff and be in a calorie deficit. Just be careful with what you eat. Like instead of like you want to make substitutions, like you can get like the nacho fries and make them pretty high. You can make them like 40 grams of protein for I think it's like 680 calories. Or if you wanted something different, you can go to Taco Bell and be like, get the chicken nuggets, right? Perfect macros. So I'm not saying you can't eat that stuff and still stay in a calorie deficit, but I'm saying when you want to go crazy, right? You want to eat tons of ice cream, you want to have crazy binge meals for a refeed day, you got to have those maybe once every like six to 8 weeks to be safe. You can't have that like every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. Like do every 6 to 8 weeks. That's what I did, and look at my results. So that's one reason why I started this YouTube channel and all this stuff, is because I wanted to show you guys, like, look at me. Like, go back from all the way from day one of my videos, like over a year ago, and almost 2 years ago, and look where I was compared to where I'm at now. It's freaking crazy. If I could do it, you guys could do it. And we're still changing, we're still going through it. We're on that road to that 10%. It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I have a lot more weight to lose than I thought I needed to lose, like a lot more fat, and that's kind of crazy. But anyways, let's get in there and get started. I'm going to go hit glutes, so I want to get some good butt cheeks. So when bro wants to smack my cheeks after a good lift. So let's go in there and start hitting some glutes. So since I'm messing with my carbs a little bit more, I'm bringing my carbs down kind of low, pretty low actually, probably about under 100, so I'm thinking about 80 grams a day. And so by doing that, I decided to bring the weights back by like 40%. So I'm not going as heavy as I was. So I just feel like it's safer to do that so I don't risk injury. But pump is pretty good. Honestly, this leg day wasn't the best. It's just one of those days where it's like super packed. It feels like it's during the week at 6 o'clock. They closed down the local YMCA. So a lot of older people are coming here, and then a lot of times they're just sitting on the machine, not even hardly working out, or they sit there and they watch you and stand there until you're done, and it's so awkward. So it was hard to like tone everyone out today and just hit the lift really good. But I mean, I still got a pretty good pump, but it's not as good as I normally feel. And I think too, it's just taking the weight back. Right now I'm only at like 25 grams of carbs. I'm only at like 100 and something calories. So it's like, I'm gonna feel a little sluggish probably these next few days while I adjust to having such low carbs And the reason the reason why I'm going lower carb, it's not because carbs make you fat. It's because I want to bring those carbs down to keep my calories more down and just focus more on my protein and a little bit more fat for hormones and stuff like that. But pretty good pretty good day so far. Just got to, now I got to just do all the walking and then hit that 10 to 15,000 steps and just pretty much just chill, play Chrisman's Desert and just kind of relax. So maybe some World of Warcraft. But other than that, pretty good freaking day. So I'll catch up with you guys on tomorrow's video, which will be a leg day. What time do you work tomorrow, Megan?
Not leg day.
Or not leg day, chest day. We just did leg. So tomorrow we'll hit chest early in the morning. So I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video.